सर्वोपप्लवरहितः प्रज्ञानघनः प्रत्यगर्थो ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि ब्रह्मैवाहमस्मि। वेदान्तार्थविभासकाय गुरवे शान्ताय सन्न्यासिने नानावादीनघेन्द्रसङ्घपवये योगीन्द्रवन्द्याय च मोहध्वान्तदिवाकराय भगवत्पादाभिधां बिभ्रते तस्मै भाष्यकृते नमोऽस्तु सततं पूर्णाय बोधात्मने। सर्वतन्त्रस्वतन्त्राय सदात्माद्वैतवेदिने श्रीमते शङ्करार्याय गुरवे नमः। योऽवतीर्ण इहाचार्य रूपेण यतीनामुदे श्रीमन्नारायणं वन्दे तं हरिं करुणानिधिं मननाख्यं प्रकरणं वासुदेवयतीश्वरैः रचितं विस्तरेणाद्य संग्रहेण प्रकाश्यते। बालानाम् उपकाराय मम विज्ञानसिद्धये तत्र श्री बालगोपाल कृष्ण सन्निहितो भवेत्। सप्तम वर्णकम्। इतः परं सप्तम वर्णके आत्मानात्म विवेकः तत्साध्यम् आत्मज्ञानं तत्साध्यं ब्रह्म कैवल्यं च कथ्यते। So what are you going to come across? What are you going to study, learn, understand in this seventh Varnakam, in the seventh chapter? Itaha param. Now here onwards, Saptama Varnake, now the seventh chapter which begins, Atmanatma Vivekaha, what is called as the discrimination between self and the non-self. Atma Anatma Vivekaha. Now, even if there is Atma Anatma Vivekaha, what is it sadhyam? What is it that one is going to achieve through this Viveka? Tat sadhyam. Tat sadhyam means Viveka sadhyam. What will be achieved through Viveka is Atma Jnanam, the knowledge of self. So you should know that what is it that the knowledge of the self comes through, not by somebody putting hand on your head. Okay? How it comes? Atmanatma Viveka. Okay? So from there, Atma Jnanam. Now, even if you have attained Atma Jnanam, then what is the result, consequence of Atma Jnanam? Tat Sadhyam. By that, what is attained? Brahma Kaivalyam. Okay? Chatatyate. So, actually, what are you going to see in the seventh chapter are these three topics. Atmanatma Vivekaha, Tat Sadhyam Atma Jnanam, Tat Sadhyam Brahma Kaivalyam. These are the three things which we are going to understand. Atmanatma Vivekena Atma Jnanam Jayate iti khalu uktam. By the way, we already have made this clear that it is through Atma and Atma Viveka, Atma Jnanam is formed, comes through Viveka. Iti khalu uktam, that already has been said before. Then sa Atma kaha iti chet shrunu. But sir, what is that Atma because of which the discrimination, understanding what is Atma and understanding what is Anatma, this understanding in form of discrimination which comes, so it is understanding. What is Viveka means? It is form of understanding only. So you understand what is Atma. Sir, but what is this Atma which has to be understood clearly? Iti chet kaha iti chet. If this is your question, then listen very attentively. Whenever a teacher says listen, that means the student is already listening. But listen attentively is what is said. And attentively means understand and hold it, retain it. Otherwise, it will be drained out. My father used to tell us, when Brahmadeva was distributing buddhi to everyone. Everybody ran with whatever vessels they had. Then he used to tell us that you people were lazy and sleeping. So at the end of the queue, you woke up, hey, he is distributing buddhi. So we should also get that buddhi. So, anybody who found a big vessel, small vessel, a little bowl, a little whatever, they went with that. With a spoon also people went. But then when your turn came to take some vessel and go, you had what? Chalni. Chalni means what? That, you understand what is chalni? Ek Sangeeta,
Stable. Sieve.
Sieve.
see you. You went with that. And Brahmadev gave whatever he had to give. You came back. So you have to retain, na? Whatever is understood has to be also retained. So shrunu. Shrunu means understand and also retain. Let that stay with you. There is a prayer also in Vedas that whatever we have understood, let it stay with us. Otherwise, Karna also received all that. Na? Shastras, what happened? No use. Atma Sharitratraya Vilakshanaha Avasthatraya Sakshi Panchakosha Vyatiriktaha Satchidananda Lakshana. How is this Atma? Huh? Sharitratraya Vilakshanaha is now all this is you can see is Tatastha Lakshana is Sharitratraya Vilakshana is different, distinguished from the three bodies. Okay, three bodies, Sharira Trayas, Karana, Sukshma, Sthula Sharira. Sharira Traya Vilakshana. And that also it means is Vilakshana from Sthula, Samashti, Vyashti, Sukshma, Samashti, Vyashti, Karana, Samashti, Vyashti, Sharira. This Atma is totally different from that. So Sharira Traya Vilakshana. Avasthatraya Sakshi is the witness of all the three states. These are various modes in which Atma can be, the self can be understood. These are the models of explanation. Okay, Shariratraya Vilakshana, Avasthatraya Sakshi, and then Panchakosha Vyatiriktaha is other than the Panchakosha, the five sheaths. Vyatiriktaha. And then finally, Swarupa Lakshana is Satchidananda Lakshana. Anatma tu Sharitratrayam. How is this Anatma? So Atma is other than all this. So naturally, Parisheshya, what is left behind? Atma is something other than the three Shariras, other than the Avasthatraya, other than the Panchakosha. So naturally, what is the status of Shariratraya, Avasthatraya, and Panchakoshas? They are all Anatma. Anatma tu Shariratrayam. Tasya kim lakshanam? What is the lakshana? What is the distinguishing factor of this Anatma? Tad iti ukte. Now that lakshanam is anrita jada dukkhasva rupatvam. It is anrita. Anrita means it is only an appearance. Naritam, anritam. Like how you have negative particle before happy, it becomes unhappy. Ending, unending. Like that. Ritam, anritam. Ritam means satyam. And what is that? Anritam. Okay? Anritam. Jada, inert. Paraprakash. And dukkharupatvam. And how it is basically not sukharupa. It is other than sukharupa. And that's why it is, since it is sukha vyatirikta, what will we call it as? Dukkha-rupam. Tacca Shariratrayam Vyashti Samashtyaatmakam. This Shariratraya is again distinguished as total and individual. Now you understand what is total and individual. But Swamiji, did you teach us? Of course, he only tells it over here. Vyashti Samashti Lakshanam Samavarnake Uttam. Now this what is called as Vyashti and Samashti was told to you when? In the we have first chapter. Swamiji, there is the first chapter to this book. There is the first chapter. Oh, we did not know. Prathama Varnake Uttam. It is already said over there. Okay. Atrapi Uchyate. Never mind. We will just tell you here also again. Because very Shishya, the Guru has very confident. Shishya has already forgotten. So Atrapi Uchyate. Vanam Iva Samashti. Forest is called as something. Vanam Iva. Like forest. So you are going to say forest. Collective noun. Forest. So, but what is forest? Or trees only. So one tree is called as tree, but all the totality of all the trees is called as forest. So the vanam iva. So that samashti is what? Like the forest. Okay. Vriksha iva vyashtihi. Vriksha is like the individual. So totality, total and individual. The individual does not have any existence other than total. You know this, please. Okay. It is a part of the total, but other than the total, it does not have any separate existence. Okay. Like all our physical existence is dependent on this physical world. And there is nothing other than this world in this individual also. Whether it is the calcium, whatever is seen in this whole body. What is it? All these chemicals from this whole world only. How much? 70% is water? I will not take water. No, what you will not take water? The body is water only, 70%. Like that. Okay. Then samastam samashti vyastam vyashti. The totality is called as samashti and the individuality is called as vyashti. Evam shariratrayam api vyashti samashtyaatmakam. Thus, all the three bodies, when we are going to say three bodies and other than the three bodies, we don't mean only your body or anything. It means the total body, whether it is individual or total. Vyashti or samashti. Evam shariratrayam api vyashti samashtyaatmakam. Tat kathamiti chet. How is that so? What is that? Samashti is tat katham. How is that? Because now, the teacher is already reiterating or saying it over again so that it will be remembered to remind us. Samashti Sthula Shariram, Samashti Sukshma Shariram, Samashti Karana Shariram Cha. So how is this Samashti? Sthula Samashti, Sukshma Samashti, and Karana Samashti. Vyashti Sthula Shariram, Vyashti Sukshma Shariram, Vyashti Karana Shariram Cha, Shariratrayamapi, Samashti Samashti Vyashtirupena Shat Prakaram is sixfold, is six types. Though we have said three, other than the three bodies, what actually we mean is other than all the six types. Shat Prakaram. Atmanaha Samashti Upadhina Ishwaratvam Vyashti Upadhina Jivatvam. This Atma is one. But when there is a conditioning of Samashti, of the totality, what is this Atma seen as? Ishvaraha. And when there is this conditioning of Vyashti, The same Atma is seen as Jivaha, Jivatvam. So now, giving this name Ishvara and Jiva to this Atma, is it its reality or is it because of a condition you are calling it Ishvara and Jiva? What is it?
Conditioning.
Condition.
Because of a condition. What is the condition? When there is a condition of samashti, then that
Ishvara.
Atma is called as
Ishvara.
Ishvara. When there is a conditioning or the condition of Vyashti, individuality, called as Jiva. Okay. So now even this Jivatva which you carry, oh, I am the experiencer, I'm handling nowhere, I am like this, I'm a small little person, I'm insignificant, my wife does not give me any attention, my children also don't give me attention. All these things, whatever we are creeping, crying, fuming, fretting about, is what? You are saying that aham jivaha. But this jivatvam, that aham karta, aham bhokta, is what? Is that is not your reality, actuality. It is only an appearance because of upadhi. Okay? Atmano maya upadhina ishwaratvam avidyopadhina jivatvam tu vastavam. Now, this we have said samashti vyashti upadhi. Now, actually, that samashti upadhi, because of which Atma is called as Ishvara, what is it called as Maya? Whereas that individual upadhi, because of which Atma is called as Jiva, what is it? What is it in reality? Avidya. So Maya upadhi say, because of Maya upadhi, this Atma is called as Ishvara. And then I'm a part of Ishvara. All these things is what? Samashti, Vyashti, Sambandha you are saying, right? Is because of Maya and Avidya. Avidyopadhina Jivatvam Natu Vastavam. It is not the Vastu Swabhavam. Vastavam means what? Vastu Swabhavam. Natu Vastavam. Vastavam iti. Then what is Vastavam? What is that reality? Vastu Swabhavam of Atma. Yavajjanati tavat. Vastavam iti yavajjanati tavat bandha. Bandha nivrittischa na ayati. Now, as long as you are going to see this individuality, etc., as real, as long as you are going to see individuality, you cannot deny you are a part of totality. Okay? Oh, but I am an atheist. What happened, Unni?
Swamiji, I was in mute. Sorry. If you could just go one sentence back, Swamiji. I mean, it's the basic thing. Like when we say Atma with the Upadhi of Maya is Ishvara, and Atma with the Upadhi of Avidya is Jiva. But during our discourse, Maya, Avidya, all of these terms were used as synonyms for ignorance, right?
Correct.
So if the same ignorance for Atma and same ignorance is getting applied to Atma, right?
But you have to understand, when is this ignorance called as Maya and when is this ignorance called as Avidya? Correct? When is this ignorance called as Maya? When the Sattva Guna is Pradhana, then it's called as Maya. And therefore, that Upadhi is Shuddha. Okay? When will it be called as Shuddha? When Rajoguna and Tamoguna do not exert or do not contaminate Sattva Guna, it is called as Shuddha. And therefore, in Ishvara, though this Upadhi is of ignorance, yet the power of ignorance to conceal something is not there. So Ishvara is not ignorant like you and me. There is no ignorance in Ishvara like how Avarana Shakti does plays its part on us. But when, in case of Jiva, The upadhi, how is it? Not sattva shuddha, but it is malina sattva. Why is it malina sattva? Because the sattva guna over here is contaminated, influenced, dominated by rajoguna and tamoguna. And that is why it is called as malina sattva. What is the meaning of word malina? Contaminated or sullied. Okay.
Yeah.
And so what happens with this ajnanam? It has got two shaktis which we have already seen: avarana shakti and vikshepa shakti. In avarana shakti also, that avarana shakti means to conceal this. So ignorance, the power of concealment is not there when the sattva is shuddha. That's why in case of Ishvara, not that Ishvara does not know, I am not Brahman. So that's why even all the three expressions of Ishvara, Brahma, Vishnu and Mahesh, nobody is ignorant. Clear?
Yes.
So over here, no one, that Maya Upadhi is there. So that's why it is not like that. But what happens is, with the Vikshepa Shakti is there, so the world can come and go, and yet in case of Jiva, this Avarana Shakti is also there, Vikshepa Shakti is also there. And therefore, the Jiva is going to see the world, consider himself also as an individual, consider this world also as real, and also know himself as not Brahman. Okay?
So, Swamiji, one question. For Ishvara, Avarana is not present. Vikshepa is present. Vikshepa is present.
Avarana is not there in two places. One is Brahmajnani and Ishvara. In Ishvara, by Subhava, the Avaranam was not there. In the Brahmajnani, that Avarana Shakti is destroyed by knowledge.
And both are present in Jiva.
In everyone. So that's why he's saying that Vastavam iti yavajjanati. As long as you are going to consider, see this Jivatvam as your reality, till then there is no freedom. Till then, bandha nivritti na ayati. The nivritti of bandha will not come. Okay? So the moment now you start seeing that this individuality is only a dream only. And how far is this individuality? Only in the Jagrata Avastha. Because of this, the individuality of Swapna Avastha is a different individual. In Jagrata Avastha, you have slept peacefully, safely in your bedroom. But in Swapna, you see that somebody has taken a big danda and cracked your skull. And then you wake up and the skull is okay. Nothing. Nicely sleeping on a soft pillow. So whose head was broken then? Obviously, Johan's head was not. So, huh? Huh? So as long as you are going to consider yourself as, this jiva of this Jagrat Avastha, till then the bandha is going to be there. But all these avasthas come and go. When Jagrat Avastha comes, I become Jagrat Purusha. When the Swapna Avastha comes, I become the Swapnabhimani, Swapna Purusha. And when the Sushupti comes, there is absence of both the Jagrat Purusha and the Swapna Purusha. but I am the illuminator of their presence and absence, and therefore I am other than all this. You see, then what is this I? Who is the illuminator of all this? Obviously, this individuality is not me. This individuality is seen only because of the Jagratavastha or because of this identification with this Sthula Deha. And therefore, Vastavam iti yavajjanati, as long as this is seen as Vastavam, as real, till then, Tavad Bandha Nivritti na ayati. The Bandha Nivritti will not come. Then जीवेशाव आप जीवेशवाभासेन करोति माया च विद्या च स्वयमेव भवति. Now this ajnanam by itself in one hand becomes maya and on the other hand becomes avidya, ajnanam only. So you have not forgotten the first chapter, very nice. On one hand becomes maya, another hand the ajnanam only becomes avidya. And because of this maya, now this atma becomes Ishvara, whereas and you become the individual. So the controlled and the controller. The totality is the controller, the individual is the controlled. If you are going to live, in Delhi, the total air is all polluted, totally. Then the individual, what control he has, he will have all lungs black only. Controlled. Delhi will control you. Go stay in Delhi for 4 days, fifth day you will be coughing. Any which ways. So, controlled. Totality is controller. The individual is controlled. Jiveshav, Jiva and Ishav, Abhasena Karoti, makes this Atma appear as Jiva and Ishvara. And what does it become? That Ajnanam becomes as Swayameva Avidya cha bhavati, Maya cha bhavati, iti sakala jiva Maya Shrutishcha evam upadishati. Now this Sakala Jiva Maya Shruti. Now this Shruti which is talking about Jiva and Maya, etc., is thus teaching us this way that Ajnanam alone has become both. Okay. But remember, Ishvara's Upadhi is not Malina. Now, your awareness is Malin because in this awareness there is desire or not. Rajoguna is there or not. Now, say, suppose if I continue this class for another 1 hour more, you will be bored or not. You will be sleepy also. So, Tamoguna is also there or not. So, you see, there is Tamoguna because it is Malina. The Sattva is influenced by Rajoguna and Tamoguna. We can see that. But in case of Ishvara, this is not so. The Rajoguna and Tamoguna are always under the control of Sattva Guna. Sattva does not come under the control of Rajoguna and Tamoguna. Your and my knowledge gets controlled by Rajoguna Tamoguna. If we are biased about somebody, we see everything that he does as wrong. This is Rajoguna. We are not able to see clearly. This is what it is. So that's why it is Malina. ईश्वरस्य समष्टि कारण शरीरे अभिमानो नास्ति. Now this is a nice topic. In the samashti, there is no abhiman. That's why Ishvara does not have any ego. Somebody once asked a question to one Mahatma who was doing Gita Pravachan in that Bangalore only place. So this fellow got up and said, I have never seen anybody more egoistic than Shri Krishna. Why? What happened to you? What is the problem? So this fellow said, "Hey, every chapter, every second verse, Mamekam Sharanam Braja, Mamekam Sharanam Braja. Know me, know me, come to me, come to me. You will attain me. What is this? Huh? All the time. अपना ही ढोल बजा रहे हैं. So this Mahatma said, even if you also can say like that, then we will also say you have no ego. Say that. Mamekam Sharanam Braja. That come to me and every grief, every sorrow, everything will be wiped away. In fact, if we come to you, we will become even more sorry. What say? So if Sri Krishna can say that, what's wrong? So, so there is no ego. In totality, there is no ego because ego means one against another. Ego means there is a clash, right? One against another, where you want to show how supreme you are, better than you are than somebody else. That is called as the ego vanity. But in totality, when there is all, everything is me, to whom will I show that I am better than someone or greater than someone? Yeah. So there is no big better, there is no lesser, because everything is me. And therefore, in Samashti, there is no ego. And though Ishvara may appear as Rama and Krishna, yet there is no ego. Why? Because that upadhi is of Maya. Okay. Ishvarasya samashti karana sharire abhimano nasti. Okay. In the samashti karana sharira, there is no abhimana. Kutaha iti chet, why is it so? How did you come to that conclusion? Tada mahasushuptau ahankarasya linatvena abhimana karana bhava. Okay. Now he is going to give you still something different, to a different course of logic to understand why Ishvara does not have Atma. When is Atma called as Ishvara? With Maya, okay? Samashti Karana Sharir. Okay, it is the total cause. It is the total causal body, cause of everything. Okay, not cause of some individual, the total cause, absolutely total cause. And that's why over there, total Karana Sharira. So, like the bija is the Karana of the Vatavriksha. Correct? The bija, that small seed, is the cause of banyan tree. But do you see the banyan tree there? Even if you are going to break, there is no sign of banyan trees. Why? Because that banyan tree is unmanifest, avyaktam over there. Nothing is vyaktam. So this is bija avastha, karana avastha. Okay. How is this upadhi now? The condition is total karan, means it is total avyak. Total avyak. Now, even for the ego to become manifest, Some manifestation is required or not to express the ego. It should be manifest or not. It should be available. But even the ego is also in the dissolved state. So where is the ego in dissolution? No. And that's why tada mahasushuptau ahankarasya leenatvena. How is this ahankara? Leena. Leena means dissolve. Leenatvena abhimana karana bhavat. And this is in mahasushupti. In your individual sushupti also you can experience where is your ego. In your in your individual sleep, you're a boss or the common employee or what? What are you? What? No abhiman. No. Why no abhiman? Because that ahankara is dissolved, unmanifest. Leenatvena abhimana karana bhavat. That's why since that upadhi is mahasushupti, karana is mahasushupti, and therefore karana bhavat. Ayam samashti karanopādika Ishvaraha avyakato antaryami iti cha uchyate. And this Atma with the conditioning of samashti karan, total karan, is called as Ishvara, is also called as Avyakrita, is also called as Antaryami. Okay? Avyakrita means is unmanifest. Vyakrita kuch nahi hua hai. Nothing is formulated. And so avyakrita, nothing is what do they call, expanded. Avyakrita. Antaryami. So also is called as the inner controller, means Antaryami. Ayam uttama bhaktaihi jivaihi upasyate. This is how Ishvara is, and he who now understands this is what Ishvara, the totality is, he is being worshipped, meditated by those people, and they are Uttama Bhaktas. Okay? To see Ishvara like this and understand Ishvara. If you can't understand Ishvara like this, that's okay. Shastra has made provision for everyone. Till you can see him as Krishna, Ram, etc., everything. Like you and me. But it is still Ishvara, does not matter. But he who now understands, though he may be seen and as Ishvara, as an individual, yet how is he Antaryami, Avyakrita, Ishvara, Samashti, Karanopati. Okay? Uttama Bhaktaihi, Jivaihi Upasyate. Is Upasya. Ishvara is Upasya. But by whom? Uttama Bhaktas, for them Ishvara is like this. This is their understanding of Ishvara. Okay? This is their understanding of Ishvara. You and me, we don't agree. Hey, it is not a question of you and me agreeing. We don't understand it, that is the thing. Okay? If you can't understand Ishvara as this, then you may understand it still a little differently. And then Uttama Bhaktaviyanma, Uttama Bhakti Jivaihi Upasyate. Okay? We will stop here. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamādāya Purnamevāvashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Shankaram Shankaracharya Keshavam Bhadarayanam सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ईश्वरो गुरुरात्मेति मूर्तिभेदविभागिने व्योमवद्व्याप्तदेहाय दक्षिणामूर्तये नमः। ओम शांति शांति शांति। नमः पार्वती पतये। हर
हर हर महादेव। श्री गुरुभ्यो नमः।
Thank you all. Thank you very much.
Thank you.